It is now Wednesday, third day of this week. Yesterday I got a little bit more compost. You can see a beetle in there. That's a big one. I got also a whole bunch of worms in there. In a minute we're gonna go cut more of these. They're called thistles. I learned that yesterday. I was calling them. I said it wrong yesterday. Anyways, then after that we're gonna work up these rows. I got a basic shape in them. And I might try to work up enough dirt to get another row here. We got some greens for the compost. And I'm about to put them in. It's a pretty good pile already. But we got some good stuff. About to figure out how many peppers we can plant with our rows. Okay guys, we're about to measure how many peppers we can plant in rows. You need to plant your peppers 1.5 feet to 2 feet apart. That's what I've read on the internet from many sources. But I hear some people plant them 2.5 feet apart. And get out of So from the research I did, I figured out that they need to be around 18 inches apart or 1.5 feet. Some people even go to the length of 2.5 feet, but most people just go from 1.5 feet to 2 feet. So we're gonna measure our row. 10 feet. So if you do the math on that, you'll get that's around 7 pepper plants. I'd say we get about 7 peppers per row. Maybe on the last row it's bigger. Maybe 8 on that one, and then the 4th row too. But right now we're gonna go and make sure all these rows back here are in the proper shape. I'll make a time lapse of that. It probably won't take you as long to make the beds for your peppers or whatever you're planting. But I would do research to see if you should make beds and rows. Thinking next I'm going to do off camera, I'm going to try to dig a trench or a canal to make sure when it even if it does flood, heavy rains, then it won't flood my peppers. Now I have the irrigation done and ready. All the rain water should flow off into there. Should, keyword. And I think I'm gonna clean up these bits right here. Get all the grass out of them. Or all the wood at least from these 2 tree trunks. And then we're gonna see what I thought I'd show you some of my hydrangeas. This one right here is a twist and shout, big leaf. It's the only one that's in bloom right now. I got that from the nursery about 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to turn it blue with a salt. This is a big mountain hydrangea. And I got that one as a gift from my grandmother. And this is another mountain hydrangea. Then over here we have more twist and shout, big leaf hydrangeas. These haven't bloomed yet because they have most twist and shout hydrangeas naturally bloom later. The hydrangea I bought a week ago, or a few weeks ago, it was forced to bloom early by the nursery. As you can see, some of the bottommost leaves are starting to turn purplish. All of them used to be about this color of pink. But now you can see on this, here's one. This leaf right here. Right here. You see how blue that is? Anyways, you can see the bottoms of the bloom starting to turn blue. I did that with some bath salt. So guys, I uploaded the last video. I've noticed some things I've done wrong. I'm not gonna hold the video and walk around anymore. I'm really sorry about the last video. Very nauseating, as I've heard. Today we'll be tuning or fixing up the rows some, and also we might get some more compost from a pine needle pile. Well, right to that. So we're gonna get together some of this pine needles, and we're gonna put it into my compost. See, pine needles are a brown kind of compost. I talked about the brown and the green compost last video. Also had a joke in there at that point. But at the end of the video, so I don't bore the people that aren't making compost, I'm going to have a picture and some dialogue explaining what brown and green compost are and how to make compost homemade. While getting the pine needles into the buckets, I found this. It looks like some kind of knitted probably towel. I don't know where it came from, but I'll try to figure out in the next coming days. I'll tell you if I figure out. So I put some pine needles into the compost, and I put some water in it too, just for the worms. You see, right now Squirmy and Helen are taking the day shift, but at nighttime, Karen and Kelly take the night shift. Just need to make sure they get water. Also, water breaks down water helps break down all the stuff, and making sure that it's wet and able to decompose, especially parts where you put paper in. Last episode I showed you guys how to put paper into the compost. Just put water on it if you're doing that. Another thing about compost, you probably want to turn it every few days, maybe once a week. Depending on how cold the area is, you might want to do some research on it. Shuffle it around. I'm going to put this stuff we got a minute ago from the pine needle pile up there. Cover that with this. Gotta get less thick. Pepper. Some seed pepper. Somebody must have lost this. Put those right there and I'll put them in it. Check this out. But you should definitely do a lot of research before you start a compost bin. I'm gonna put these papers I found. I think there's another one right here. Right here. I'm gonna try to dig a thing with this, that way I don't hurt any of the worms. Get this one. Those in there. Also, you can use Coke boxes like this. Here's an old Coke box I was telling you about, and you can rip it up like so. You might want to dig a pile before you do this. I already have a pile right here that has the paper up there. But I think I'm going to try something a little bit more risky. Put that right there. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Just rip it up. take a few seconds. Now, you'll want to get some water. Now you get the water. You go over to where you have the paper at. Just sprinkle it on there. You're going to cover it with. It's easier for the worms to decompose. So you cover it up. Preferably with a rake like this one. Cover it up. Make sure it's all covered up. There we go. Hey guys, we weren't able to go outside today because it was raining, but you're about to see a picture of the peppers and the do's and don'ts of composting. Thank you for watching. See you next week.